Namaskar. Good morning. Ram Ram. Today we are making very important video. Maybe some astrologers that make it or not. We are making this video because this is important moon eclipse. The first moon eclipse of 2023 just after a few days of sun eclipse. Now what is this moon eclipse? In which countries you can see? At what time it is going to happen? How this is going to affect your signs? All these things we'll know from Akash ji. Let's welcome Akash Chauhan ji from Calgary, Canada. Akash ji,
Thank you,
namaskar.
Rohitji. Thank you, Rohitji. Thank you, Rohitji. Everyone, lot of thanks to you for all the love that you are giving us. We are 21,000 family now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Rohitji, today this is very special video because I got a lot of mails saying that sir, moon eclipse, lunar eclipse. What do we do? And it
Hmm.
is full moon this time, and it is Buddha Purnima.
Oh, wow.
Rohitji, so it's a very everyone is so in so much. Trauma that what do we do, so much illusion what is going to happen, but
Hmm.
we have to understand that nothing is happening. Number one, Rohit, I have divided this video into seven different slides, and I'm not talking chart wise, but I'm talking about all the remedies which you need to follow during this eclipse, because whatever happens, Rahu has the power to swallow moon and sun. Okay, now a very important shloka which I found from Yajurva Ved and Atharva Ved. Every Ved it is written this shloka about Rahu. That what is Rahu and why it has so much power and how it is preached. So now Rohiji here, as we all know, but I'm just giving a background of those people who don't know that how eclipse happens. So Rohitji here, there was this Rakshasa or demon who was called Swarnabhanu, and he disguised himself as a god, and he went when the ocean churning was happening, and he started to take the nectar that is called amrit, and he what immortal. Sun and moon saw him, and they saw him, and they informed Lord Vishnu, and Vishnu, he used his Sudarshan chakra. That is the it is a very sacred chakra. It is a sacred weapon which Vishnuji has, and he cut him into two pieces. But because the nectar is already gone, Rohitji, inside the body,
Hmm.
Rahu became immortal, and the body Swarnabhanu was given the name Rahu and Ketu. That became the north and the south mode of moon. It is believed that during eclipses, Rahu has the power, and Rahu swallows the moon, causing darkness to fall over Earth. This darkness is believed to bring negative energy and bad luck. So it is not advised, according to Vedic beliefs, it is advised that to avoid drinking, eating anything during the eclipse, and to perform puja worship and other religious rituals to ward off the negative effects of Rahu and Ketu. Now,
Hmm.
because Rahu is the face, that is why I also got a question. It says that, oh, why Ketu does not swallow? Actually, Ketu does not have a face. How can he swallow?
Hmm.
Okay, so that is why Ketu does not swallow. Now, Rohitji, here, very important thing. Let's understand Rahu. Here is a shloka which says, Ardhakayam Mahaviryam Chandraditya Vimardanam Singhika Garbha Sambhutam Tam Rahum Pranamyaham. What is the meaning? Ardhakayam Mahaviryam. It means half headed, half divided into two parts. Mahaviryam, heroic, hero personality. Chandraditya Vimardanam. Chandra and Aditya. Chandra is moon, Aditya is sun. Like
Hmm.
someone who has the power, who's the heroic power to swallow sun and moon. Singhika Garbha Sambhutam, born out of the womb of Singhika, who was
Hmm.
a very dangerous demon. Okay,
Hmm.
and she has a lot of story connected to Hiranyakashyap,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? She was one of the wife, I think, of Hiranyakashyap.
No, sister, I think.
Sister,
Sister.
I'm sorry, yeah, maybe. I'm so confused, so many people. And she says, Tam Rahum Pranamyaham. It means that Rahu, we now bow down in front of you, and you are great, you are heroic, you are the person who can swallow sun and the moon, those who provide light during the day and night to earth. Now, Rohitji, this mantra is, I have just put it, because it is very, very important to know this mantra. So, whenever there is Rahu Kal, we do not do any kind of mantras, right? But, Rohitji, if this mantra is done only 18 times during Rahu Kal,
Hmm.
your Rahu Dasha and Antardasha, if you're going through the bad effects of Rahu, it will immediately go away. And I am not saying this. Atharva Ved is saying this. I am not, it is not me who is saying anything. The mantra is believed to help in achieving success, financial stability, and good health by mitigating the negative effects of Rahu. It is often chanted during Rahu Kalam only, a period of that is considered inauspicious for starting new ventures or making important decisions. But if you do this mantra, Ardhakayam Mahaviryam Chandraditya Vimaganam Singika Garbha Sambhutam Tam Rahum Pranamyaham, then you are going to be released from the ill effects of Rahu. Because you are, as earlier used to, Ruiji, when the king used to come, they used to make an announcement. Everyone, like the king, the ruler of this nation is coming, and everyone used to be quiet. The same way we are just, uh, you know, just glorifying the role of Rahu in universe.
But this mantra to be chanted only in Rahu Kal
Only
period,
Rahu Kal.
18 times.
Yes, 18 times, and you see the
Because
change.
the duration of the Rahu period is 18 years.
Yes, 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 exactly. So in Rahu Kalam, if you do this 18 times, it is going to be wonderful for you.
Very good. I think this is a gift for all of people. Please note down this, and during Rahu Kal only, again
Yeah.
noted, during Rahu Kal you do it for 18 times and it will do miracle.
Miracle. You will find out. You will find out, Rohiji, in next Rahu Kal, who people who are doing this mantra. It will
Hmm.
be a life changing, miraculous time for them.
Wow.
Now, Rohiji, this lunar eclipse is happening on Buddha Purnima.
Hmm.
Now, all the people who do not know about Buddha Purnima or who was Buddha, right? We have seen the image of Buddha, we have it hanged on our walls, we have that statues in our home, but do we know who really Buddha is and why we make Buddha Purnima? Why Buddha Purnima is celebrated? Rohiji, here in Buddhism, he's in countries, in Asian countries, Buddha is very, very big, very big in Thailand, in Indonesia, in Nepal. He's
Um,
very, very big. So Buddha was born in Nepal. He was born in Lumbini and he was supposed to be the prince. His mother, Queen Maya, had a dream that a white elephant with 6 tusks enter her womb, which was
hmm.
interpreted as a sign that the child would become a great spiritual leader. She died 7 days after giving birth to the child, and he was raised by his aunt, Mahapajapati Gautami. Now, here, Ruiji, understand, God was born out of that woman, but karma did not leave her. Her karmic debt was over. She was supposed to be giving birth to God, and she was supposed to go in 7 days. So the cycle of anyone who thinks that they are immortal and they are supposed to be having a lot of material wealth, and just see the life of Lord Buddha. What happened, Rohiji, after that? He lived and sheltered life as a prince with lot of luxury. But one day he ventured outside the palace and saw the suffering of the people. He saw that, what the hell? I am having so much good food, so much fun, and people are suffering. He was deeply moved to see the sight of an old man, a sick man, a dead man, which made him realize that life, is a suffering caused by attachments and desires. So I need to be away from attachments and desires. And exactly, Rohit, this is what we see around us. Life in caused suffering, detachment, desire. He left his palace and renounced his royal life in search of enlightenment. He practiced severe penance for 6 years, but realized that it was not the path to liberation. He sat under a bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya and meditated until he achieved enlightenment. He became the Buddha, which means the awakened one, and spent rest of his life teaching the four noble truths of an eightfold path to liberation from suffering. At 80 years old, he died, Rohitji, on the same full moon day of Vaishakha on which he was born, which is supposed to be happening on the 5th of May. So he was born also on the same moon, Purnima on Vaishakha, and died also on the same full moon on Vaishakha. That is why Buddha Purnima is celebrated. Okay, Rohitji. Now here the lunar eclipse this year will happen on 5th May, and it will be not very harmful. It is not a full lunar eclipse. It is a
Hmm.
penumbral lunar eclipse, and it will start at 8:44 p.m. IST, that is in the evening at 8:44, and end at 1:1 a.m. on May 6th. The total duration will be 4 hours and 18 minutes. This is not visible from India, Rohiji. From very less parts of India, it is shadowy visible, but not clearly visible. But it will be clearly visible from many parts of Europe, Africa, Australia, Asia, Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Ocean. And this is the first lunar eclipse that is happening on Buddha Purnima, which holds a very important religious importance, which is why I'm going to be talking about the energy. It is all energies, Rohiji. When the light stops coming, there is darkness. So that is the way when Rahu will swallow moon for almost 4 hours 18 minutes. That is the time then lot of light of the moon, which is supposed to be producing lot of energies on earth, will be distracted, will be not coming to earth. There will be no sutak, but 8:44 to 1 a.m, 8:44 a.m, 8:44 p.m, sorry, 8:44 p.m to 1 a.m, 8:44 p.m the solar eclipse will begin, and 10:52 it will be at maximum eclipse, and 1 a.m eclipse will end. The total 4 hour 18 minutes, and there will be no sutak. Okay, Rohitji. Now here, because we are here to, for all 12 signs, what they need to do.
So
Number
this is
one,
equally effective for all 12 signs. It will
yes.
affect all 12 signs.
Rohitji, now depends on Dasha and Antardasha. If you're going through Dasha and Antardasha of Moon, then it is going to be affecting you the most, and you have to make sure that you do all of these remedies. But if you're not going through Dasha and Antardasha of Moon right now, make sure
Hmm.
that at least you, if there is something important like you're pregnant or you're something, you have
Hmm.
to follow these. That's why I have given a very clear in writing that we have to avoid eating food during the eclipse period. It is believed that any food consumed during this period can be contaminated by negative energy, because the energy which comes from these planets, moon and sun, they actually purify a lot of things. Avoid drinking water during the eclipse period. It's believed that water can also be contaminated by negative energy. So make sure before eclipse you drink water. Do not keep open water outside and drink it later. No, not at all. Make sure that all the water sources are covered. Avoid important tasks, including starting new ventures, signing contracts, or making major decisions during the eclipse. And now this is, Rohiji, as the eclipse is happening in the night in Indian time, but everyone can go on Drik Panchang and see the time of eclipse according to their own place. And they should not, Rohiji, make any major decisions or sign anything during the eclipse period. Also, traveling, if you can avoid traveling during this period, traveling long distance, traveling or traveling for work or traveling from religious activities, it is supposed to be very inauspicious and can bring accidents, mostly for moon dasha and antardasha people. You should also avoid sleeping during the eclipse period. It is believed that sleeping during this period may cause nightmares and bad dreams. That's why you say don't sleep, because Rahu, the energy of Rahu is supposed to be the energy of demon, the energy of ghost and spirits. During this time, Rohitji, when eclipse happen, a lot of people do a lot of siddhis. All the tantrics, they do a lot of siddhi in terms of hunting ghost, or what we say, capturing ghosts, so that they can make the ghost do work for them. It is very true. If you read, anyone who's going through, one more thing which I want to tell you, and K.N. Rao sir told in one of his lectures, that anyone who's going, or anyone who believes that there is some kind of evil energy or black magic or ghost, or you can see ghost, or it is all the doing of Rahu, Rohit. Everything is done by Rahu. So that means you have to read the 12th adhyay, 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and the ghost will run away. The bad energy will run away from your side. So, very important. Now we have to avoid sleeping. I told you, nightmares and bad dreams. Avoid looking at the eclipse directly with naked eye. It can damage your eyesight permanently. Here it is lunar eclipse. It is also meant for solar eclipse. But yes, we should not watch the eclipse. Why we should watch someone swallowing someone, right? We should not watch it. It is not advised. Your eyes, there can be problem. Avoid doing any spiritual or religious activities during the eclipse. So now, this does not mean chanting. This means any kind of auspicious spiritual or religious activities like marriage, like homam, like what you say, like some kind of graha pravesh, such kind of things. No, no, nothing which is auspicious during this time. You should avoid everything. And pregnant women should take extra precautions and avoid going outside during the eclipse period, Guruji, because it is very, very harmful for them, pregnant women. Now, overall, Guruji, this is what how much the information which I wanted to provide. Now, Rohitji, here one more thing which I have always seen during the eclipse is after the eclipse, there are people who come for donation, asking for donation, right, Rohitji? There, we have to be very, very kind enough to give donations, because after eclipse, giving donations brings a lot of good luck. And donations can be anything: clothes, food, money, anything. They will come, people come in India, especially people come with a lot of things. And those who cannot donate during that time, they can buy earlier than the eclipse is beginning, and they can donate it after the eclipse has been done. And
Yes, and the eclipse is ending on, I think, 1 a.m. around night.
that is why
Means
next
the
morning,
next morning. Next morning.
next morning only they will come at 7 a.m. that do asking.
One question is very important, Akashji, here, because I think traditional astrologers always send after seeing the birth chart. Oh, you have your Chandra is under Grahan, your Surya is under Grahan. You said very important thing today, which I want to mark here. You said Rahu has a face, Rahu has a mouth. He can do eclipse. Eclipse means he just swallow the sun or moon. Then if Chandra or Ketu, when Chandra and Surya, sun is together in the chart, so that is not Grahan because Ketu has a no face or mouth. How he can swallow?
It is not Grahand, but Rohiji, in traditional text, you know how it is written. It is written ki whenever planet like Rahu or Ketu, that is why Rohiji, you have to understand they are at axis, so they are always opposite to each other. So
Yes, yes.
whenever, if some text says that there is aspect of Rahu, seventh aspect of Rahu, and seventh aspect of Ketu, I believe that yes, there is aspect of Rahu and Ketu. KN Rao sir says no, he does not believe there is aspect of Rahu and Ketu. But I have seen in a lot of charts, Rohitji, when I see aspects of Ketu and I see that this is happening, then it makes more sense. So because of the aspect of Ketu also, Rahu also on Sun and Moon, because they will be always sitting in opposite axis only. Then also it is called that Grahan Yoga.
Okay. And as
But
far as
but
Astro-
if they are with Rahu, then it is 100% Grahan. But with Ketu, there is
100%.
lot of speculation, lot of controversy around it.
That means, as you told that with Ketu, yes, but Ketu has no aspects. Ketu has no drishti.
This is what it is, Rohitji. Now, what God has done, God has created equal drishtis for all the planets.
Hmm.
Now, these are shadow planets, but they are planets. They were given a form, like they were Rahu and Ketu were given a form of snake. You know,
Yes, yes.
Ketu has a snake head, Rahu has a snake tail. That is how it is supposed to be.
Hmm.
And since they were given a physical form by God, and like other planets who were also given physical form, so that means there is aspect. I feel there can be lot of debate. Rohiji, we can go long.
What Prashraji say about this thing?
Parasharaji has not mentioned about any Rahu or Ketu's aspect. Zero. He has not mentioned.
And even not K and Rao.
Kane Rao ji is Parashara himself. So he has all. He's Varamir, Parashara, and Brigu Rishi all in three in one. But Ravan says that Ketu and Rahu is an aspect. Ravan Sahita says that. So I think there is lot of dispute. So that is why just go with what K.N. Rao sir says. There is no aspect at all.
And as you said that this is not a very fatal, very dangerous moon
No,
eclipse. Is
because this
there any
is
more dangerous moon
yes,
eclipse
yes.
in
On
history?
20th of October, 28th of October this year, it will be full lunar eclipse. That is
Oh
when
my
Suryat will
God!
happen
That means just 2 days before Rahu
before
Ketu will
Rahu comes.
change his
Yes.
sign,
Yeah.
there is a big
If I am not mistaken, it is 100% 28th May. But yes, in
28th
28th October, October
October.
only it is happening, the full lunar eclipse. That is when Sutak will happen. We have to be very, very careful during that time.
That means just 2 days before Rahu and Ketu will
I
change
hope,
his
Rohiji,
sign.
that is what it is. I don't remember that so long, but yes, I have read in the beginning of this year that lunar eclipse will happen on 28th of October.
Okay. So best thing is to during the eclipse you just chant the mantra.
Chant the mantra of Mahamrityunjay mantra.
महामृत्युंजय मंत्र और ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नमः.
That is 100% anytime you can chant that, but Mahamrityunjay mantra is more important during this period.
महामृत्युंजय मंत्र.
Yeah.
Thank you, Akashji. Thank you. Very good information, nice information, and precise information. Because you told that we don't need to go sign by sign, ascendant by ascendant, because this grahan is this eclipse is affect all 12 signs according to the placement of the moon and the Rahu in the birth chart. And you tell the generic remedies. You tell the one mantra which you need to recite only during the Rahu Kal. That is a generic mantra. That is again very good thing. I also come to know first time. I will start from tomorrow or today. But do this thing which you tell about moon grahan, moon eclipse is very precise. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to all of the family members of AC Astro. We are now 21,000. We are growing daily with your blessings, with your love. So much love we see in mails and comments. Thank you very much. And one those who are new to this channel, watching this video first time, please be a family member of AC Astro. On weekends we go live and you can be a part of that free birth chart live analysis on weekend with Akash. And those who want a personal consultation, detailed consultation, very elaborate consultation, they just drop your details on the mail ID or the WhatsApp number. Even below, team will contact you and you will get a video consultation, one-on-one consultation with Akash. Thank you to all of you once again with my folding hands and from core of my heart. Thank you very much to all family members. Thank you. Thank you, Akashji. Thank you to you also because you cover every event. You just come out with your research and all things and you just show the light of that event to us and we
Thank you.
do accordingly. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ruchi. Jai
Jai
Shri.
Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di.